Hey guys, Smith&Wesson here. Doing something a little different. Gonna do a cutting video. And a different cutting video. It's in bottle cutting. I wanted to kind of test out the Smith&Wesson Homeland Security. I have a very old review of this knife. I'd kind of like to do a redo review. So if you guys are interested, let me know. But it's a big, thick, heavy blade. Good for outdoor stuff, camping, shelter building, and I think anyway, and I'd like to kind of try to see if I'm right. I'm going to try to cut through this. Now I don't have any freestanding saplings to cut, unfortunately. They've all been cut down by chainsaws. So I'm going to try to cut through this. Now I'm sure I'm going to get critiqued at my cutting skills here because I've never tried doing this before. But let's try it out. Of course, you want to keep your hands out of the way at all times. Just a ton of weight behind this knife. It's really making the cutting pretty easy. Of course, this knife could be touched up a little bit. It was fairly dull when I got started. Alright, on this side. Almost through there. See, I still got a little bit left to go. This isn't completely dry wood either. It rained a little bit last night, so. Eye protection would also be useful. I mean, like if you guys are camping, obviously you're not always going to have those kind of luxuries. But if you're just going to be out doing this as a hobby, I'd probably recommend it. Oh, there we go. Just one good last swipe. Not exactly how, off the top of my head, how big around that is. Probably 6 inches in circumference, 2 inches in diameter maybe. But got a little scuffed up. None of the coating has come off. Hands are a little dirty, sorry. None of the coating has come off. So it performed really well. Full tang design, of course, with the G10 handle scales. If you're going to be doing this a lot, I would recommend wearing gloves because you really feel the shock coming down on that limb. You could feel the shock just go through your entire arm. But this knife has a lot of weight on the blade end. Alright, so I got that out of the way. Let's try test number 2. Here's where you guys probably really going to laugh. Never done this before either. I'm going to try a little wood batoning. This might not work out very well, but I'm going to try because I've never done it before, so I'd like to try. And use it's not. I've already found out that's not that great because these serrations on the back is eating this limb up. Hope you guys can see. It's quite hilarious, really. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, I did that all kinds of wrong. But, also, you're supposed to coat the blade in a lubricant, such as WD-40. But I didn't, because I'm a noob. Almost all the way through, but I'm going to try to get the blade out of there. And the scales held up. The finish held up as well. And it did make a solid crack through there. You know what? I'm not finished with this guy yet. I'll give this one more go. That's gold right there, guys. First time wood batoning, and this knife excelled. I'm quite pleased. So you have it right there, guys. My first time wood batoning. Now I'm sure you're gonna get a laugh at how I did it at first, but like I said, I'm a noob at this. I've never batoned wood in my life. So that was actually quite fun. So what I've noticed through this, one of the screws and the handle scales have wiggled loose. Now I just unscrewed it the rest of the way, but it was loose. I unscrewed it with just my finger, so that seems to be the only one that came loose. So it's probably a little loose before I started. And you can see there's some bark caked up in those top serrations, which aren't really serrations like for sawing. I mean, like, you're not gonna sit here and it doesn't do anything. A person on online told me that it was under my review of this, told me that it was so that it would be harder to pull out of somebody. I'm not exactly sure if that's true or if that's just self-defense hype. But this knife excelled in wood batoning and splitting, or chopping I should say. So that was friggin' awesome. I'm gonna go inside, clean this thing up, and then if you guys would like a tabletop review, a revised edition, then I'd be happy to do so. Hope you guys enjoyed my first ever wood chopping and batoning with a knife. So like I said, I'm open to criticism. I know I'm gonna get it. It's my first time, but hope you guys enjoyed. Sherman 614. Peace.